What is going on, guys? It's Unreal100 here, and today we are going to be learning how to configure game modes for your Garry's Mod server. If you wish to learn or want to know how to create a Garry's Mod server, then please check out my other videos. You'll find it there, and it's also up to date with 2016 editions, so any changes made recently, you'll know where to see it. So you can see here, I'm on the link. I'll put the link for this is for the cinema game mode. I'll be doing the main game modes in this video. Custom game modes will be in a separate video up to come. But yeah, this would be main game modes really, like Sandbox, Cinema, DarkRP, Terrorist Town, that kind of stuff. So you can see the link here is for Cinema, as it says Cinema there, and DarkRP, DarkRP. So what you want to do is click download zip. Obviously if you want to do Cinema, then download the zip for that. Open up the WinRAR file, double click the folder, and as you can see there are loads of different bits in here. When you find that you're into the bit where it says game mode folder and content folder, you want to go back, and that's the folder you want to be needing. If you open up the server folder, go to Garry's Mod and then go to Game Modes. Simple as that. You just click and drag over to your Game Modes folder. And once that, it will be copied over. I presume it's doing it, yeah. And then, I'm just going to go ahead and delete that since I've already got it there. But you want to rename it to something lowercase, just simple as DarkRP. It's pretty much more simple and easier to configure this way. So once you've done this, go to start.bat, edit. If you run this on a online server, that's not a problem, you just don't have to worry about the start.bat. But I would keep this here and do the game mode, and obviously put the game mode in there, exactly what it says in your folder. Once I find it, whatever it is in here, you must make sure it's the same as, otherwise you might experience a little bit of problems with the game mode trying to load. Once you've done that, save it, exit, load the server up, and you should see in the command stuff usually where you get all the errors and whatnot. As it boots, you'll see it probably will say changing game mode to, and then whatever your game mode is, let's just say DarkRP, it'll say it's changing to DarkRP. I have known in the past where my server has said that, and it said it's had an error of loading the game mode. That isn't a problem because the server seemed to load perfectly fine anyway into the game mode, so I just carried on playing, didn't spot any errors or anything like that. I'm on you through DarkRP, and I'm probably guessing Cinema as well, but you will need to go to CFG folder and go to mount.cfg, edit with Notepad++, or just standard Notepad, doesn't really matter. And you want to add Counter-Strike source to it. Now, for people that are going to be hosting this from home, just for their friends or something, Counter-Strike C-Strike is Counter-Strike source. And you'll need that game installed. If you don't already own it, I suggest either you buy it or somehow grabbing some textures, really. But basically, you can see, and then that'll be the actual directory of where mine is currently installed. But there is another directory called C-Strike, that's the folder, and you'll find the .vpk's in there. That's where it reads the textures from. Without this, on DarkRP, you won't be able to pick up money, you might see purple and black texture errors, things like that, and the game mode will just not function as DarkRP, it will function as Sandbox. For the people who are going to be hosting it up on server hosters, like Serenity servers, things like that, usually they have a support forum where you can download the Counter-Strike to add that to your server, or obviously, different ways of doing that if you wish to. Make sure that you've done all that and double check everything is okay, and you shouldn't have any problems from there. If you do get any problems, feel free to comment on the video here, and I'll see if I can get back to you with some sort of troubleshoot or any fixes for anything. So once you've done that, really for custom game modes, it's pretty simple, but I'll leave it for another video. But yeah, Cinema, DarkRP, and also for the last kind of thing, you'll notice in the Game Modes folder, if you want Sandbox, just download the server as you would. But if you want Sandbox, just don't touch anything to do with the game modes because it automatically boots into Sandbox naturally anyway. So that's not going to be a problem. And then you have in there already is Terrorist Town, and they call it Terror Town. Make sure that you've got it named as that in your start.bat. Paste that, save it, and then reboot the server. Game mode should work from then. If you've got any problems, like I said, please comment in the video and I'll try and get back to you. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you wish to see about custom game modes, for example military RP, your own custom game mode, then check out my other video for it, which I still need to bring out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.